Alright, in this video we're going to work on listing factors. So first we have to be familiar with the vocab word factor. Two factors will be numbers that multiply together that will equal the number you're trying to list the factors for. So I'm looking for any numbers that multiply together to give me 10. You also can think about it like division. 10 divided by what numbers will be factors well. When you list factors, it's easy to list them in pairs and always start with 1. So 1 is a factor of every single number. So 1 times what number will equal 10? So 1 times 10 equals 10. So 1 and 10 are both factors of 10. And from here you just want to go in order. Going in order will make sure we don't miss anything. After 1, let's try 2. Does 2 multiply with anything to give us 10? And it does. 2 times 5 is 10. Then we can try 3. 3 doesn't fit into 10. 4 does not. 5 fits into 10, but because we already have 5 written on this side, when you start repeating those factors, you are done and you don't have to continue and try to think of any other factors. So listing factors, that's what we're doing. We're going in order, starting with 1 and just listing all the numbers that multiply together to give us that value. Alright, factors of 18, start with 1. 1 times 18. Move on to 2. And if you're not sure, you can use division on your calculator to help out. 18, does it divide by 2? It does, and 18 divided by 2 is 9, so 2 times 9 equals 18. So 2 and 9 are both factors. Let's move on to 3. Does 3 go into 18? And it does. 6 times. 3 times 6 is 18. We'll check 4. 4 does not go in. 5 does not go in. We get to 6, which is already on our other side, so that means we can stop once we get that repeated factor. So those are the factors of 18. So when you're working on these, really, if you just remember to start with 1 and go in order, you're not going to miss any of the factors. Factors of 40, starting with 1, we have 1 and 40. 2 goes in because 40 is even, 2 times 20. 3 does not fit in. Again, if you're not sure, grab your calculator and check. Does 40 divide by 3? And you'll see that it does not divide evenly. You'll get some decimal answer. 4 does fit in. How many times? 4 times 10 gives 40. 5 fits into any number that ends in a 0 or 5. 5 times 8 gives us 40. 6 does not fit in, 7 does not, 8 does, which we already have written down, so those are our factors of 40. Alright, last one, 52, starting with 1, 1 and 52 are factors. 52 is even, so I know that 2 will be a factor. 2 times 26, and if you weren't sure, just take that 52 and divide it by 2 on your calculator to see what you'll get, and you'll get that 26. 3 is not a factor of 52. 4 goes in 13 times. 5 does not go in because 52 ends in a 2. 5 will only go into numbers that end in a 0 or 5. 6 is not a factor. It does not go in. 7 does not. 8 does not. 9, no. 10, no. 11, 12, and then you get back to 13, which we already have. So those are our factors of 13. So listing factors. Start with number 1 and go in order, and you will not miss any of the factors.